Roblox is genuinely starting to feel like that one game you grew up loving that suddenly doesn't recognize you anymore. Because right now it feels like they're on a mission to strip away everything that made players feel unique, respected, and honestly excited to log in, and the rumors and signs about Roblox removing headless features and core block skins are the final straw for so many people. Because let's be real for a second, headless and core blocks aren't just items, they're status, symbols. They're years of grinding, saving Robux, trading, flexing, building an identity, and now it feels like Roblox is looking at all of that and saying, yeah, we don't really care. Because once you start touching headless, once you start messing with core blocks, you're not just removing cosmetics, you're erasing player culture, you're deleting the visual language of Roblox avatars that's existed for years. And the worst part is how quiet and corporate it feels. Like one day you wake up, log in, and boom, your avatar looks wrong, your legs look normal again, your head is back, and that feeling hits you in the stomach like you just lost something you paid real money for. And Roblox will probably hide behind some excuse like platform consistency or safety updates, when in reality it just feels like another decision made without actually listening to the community, and that frustration becomes even worse when you connect it to the age verification situation. Because now, Roblox isn't just changing how you look, it's changing who gets access to what, locking features behind IDs, selfies, face scans, and documents. Which is insane when you remember that Roblox's entire player base was built on kids, teens, and young creators, and now suddenly you're being asked to prove who you are, just to use features that were free and open before. And yeah, people will say, it's for safety. But safety shouldn't feel like punishment. Safety shouldn't feel like the game slowly closing doors in your face, especially when so many players don't even feel comfortable uploading personal information to a gaming platform that's already had trust issues in the past. And that's the scary part nobody wants to talk about, because Roblox keeps stacking these changes back to back. First, it's moderation getting harsher, then classic features disappear, then avatar freedom gets restricted, then age verification becomes mandatory for social features, and now potentially iconic items like headless and core blocks are on the chopping block. And it creates this constant anxiety where players feel like they're walking on thin ice. Like at any moment, something else they love is going to vanish. And what makes it worse is that Roblox doesn't replace these removals with anything better. They don't give alternatives that feel equal. They don't compensate players properly. They just move forward and expect everyone to adapt. And when you push a platform too far in that direction, you stop feeling like a game and start feeling like a controlled app where creativity is allowed only if it fits corporate rules. And that's heartbreaking for a platform that literally sold itself on be anything, create anything. Because right now it feels more like be approved, be verified, be limited. And the community reaction proves it. Because every time these topics come up, timelines explode, comment sections burn, players are angry, confused, scared, and exhausted. And that exhaustion is dangerous, because once players stop caring enough to complain, that's when they leave. And Roblox should be terrified of that. Because you can't survive on brand deals and corporate events alone. You survive on loyal players who feel heard. And right now, removing headless, touching core blocks, and pushing age verification. This aggressively feels like Roblox choosing control over connection, and if this keeps going, the game isn't going to die suddenly. It's going to slowly lose its soul, one update at a time, until people log in. One day, look at their avatar, look at the rules, look at the restrictions, and think, yeah, this doesn't feel like Roblox anymore. And that thought is way more dangerous than any exploit, any hacker, or any controversy they've dealt with before. And what makes this even more frustrating is how predictable it all feels. Because Roblox has done this before. They roll out a change quietly, wait for backlash, say they're listening, then still move forward anyway. And players are left arguing with each other while Roblox stays silent, watching engagement numbers instead of community trust. And the headless and core block situation perfectly represents that disconnect, because to Roblox it's probably just data, just assets, just models. But to players it's memories, it's late nights grinding Robux, it's trading servers, it's flexing in games, it's walking into a lobby and instantly being recognized, and removing that removes history. And when you combine that with age verification, it starts to feel like Roblox is slowly trying to rebrand itself away from what made it massive in the first place, pushing for a cleaner, advertiser-friendly, corporate-safe version of the platform, even if that means sacrificing creativity, anonymity, and freedom. And that's where the fear really kicks in, because if Roblox is willing to take away iconic paid items today, what's stopping them from doing more tomorrow? What's stopping them from limiting accessories, removing classic faces, blocking animations, locking emotes, or forcing verification for even more basic features. And players can feel that tension, that constant "what's next" feeling every time an update drops, and it creates a trust issue that no amount of blog posts or community managers can fix, because trust isn't built through announcements, it's built through consistency. And Roblox has been anything but consistent lately. And the saddest part is that the community isn't asking for anything crazy. They're not asking for impossible features. They're just asking Roblox to stop taking things away, to stop treating longtime players like obstacles instead of foundations. Because without those players, Roblox is just an empty platform with shiny branding. And that's why this matters so much more than people think. Because this isn't just about headless or core blocks or age verification. It's about the direction Roblox is heading, and whether it still remembers the players who made it, what it is, or whether it's fully committed to becoming something unrecognizable, something safer, cleaner, and more controlled, but also colder, quieter, and less alive. And if Roblox doesn't slow down and actually listen soon, these changes won't just upset people. They'll push them away, silently, slowly, until one day Roblox looks around and realizes the culture that made it legendary is gone, and by then, it'll be too late to bring it back. At the end of the day, this is exactly why so many players are frustrated. Because Roblox keeps acting surprised when the community reacts badly. Even though the pattern is obvious, you take away iconic features, you lock freedom behind verification walls, you ignore feedback until it's already too late. And then you wonder why trust keeps dropping. And this isn't coming from haters or trolls. This is coming from people who genuinely love the platform and don't want to see it turn into something unrecognizable, because Roblox used to feel like a place where you could log in and escape, where your avatar meant something, where your creativity wasn't constantly questioned or restricted. And now it feels like every update comes with anxiety instead of excitement. Like players are bracing for what's about to be removed next, instead of what's about to be added. And that's not how a game survives long term, because communities don't die from one bad update. They die from 1,000 small decisions that slowly drain the passion out of the player base. And if Roblox really wants to move forward without losing its core, it needs to stop treating culture like a problem to be solved and start treating players like partners. Because once people stop caring enough to speak up, once they stop customizing, once they stop grinding, once they stop defending the platform, that's when the damage becomes permanent. And Roblox still has time to change course, but only if it actually listens. Because if it keeps going down this road, the biggest loss won't be headless, or core blocks, or even avatar freedom. The biggest loss will be the soul of Roblox itself.